Inorganic chemistry is the one that studies the inorganic chemicals that are found in lower proportion than the organic ones, and they are generally divided into bases, acids, and oxides. In this video we will only see acids and bases. Acids are chemical compounds that are soluble in water. They always will have a hydrogen ion and they will be corrosive to the skin. And in the other side we have bases. Bases can accept hydrogen ions and they can neutralize the acids. And how do you know if they are acid or base? You can know this because thanks to the pH, the pH gives us the information to know if a substance is a base or an acid.
The purpose of this video is to inform and explain what pH is, what is the pH scale, how it works, how to know the acidity or the basicity of a substance, also to inform what's the difference between the acids and the bases, how they react, and we also show an easy and natural experiment to discover if a substance is an acid or a base.
We also want to prove to our viewers and ourselves that our experiment actually works, even if we use simple and cheap ingredients as it is the red cabbage. As well, we want to make a very informative video with the best quality we can offer.
So how can we identify an acid and a base? Well, there's an easy way for doing this, and we just need litmus paper. And as you can tell from the name, the litmus paper is a kind of paper that works for identifying this kind of substances. We just need to immerse the paper on a solution, and if the paper turns pink or red, that means the solution is an acid. And if the paper turns blue, that means the solution is a base. And this is an easy way for identifying acids and bases.
An acid is a chemical substance which contains hydrogen and can react with other substances to form salts. There are three main theories that explain acids in a chemical point of view. The first one, Bronsted-Lowry, defined acids as a substance that can donate a proton. Jean Louis proposed that acids could be electron pair receptors, and Arrhenius defined acids as a chemical substance that contained hydrogen and if dissolved in water could cause great concentrations of hydrogen.
Some characteristics of the acids. Well, one of the characteristics of the acid is that they have a sour and acidic taste when it's consumed. They also can conduct electricity. They can change of color from a blue to red, and they can react to a base to form salt and water. Where we can find some acids? We can find acids in products like vinegar or ketchup, in fruits like orange, lemon or grapefruit, and in some other dairy products like eggs and milk.
Are those substances that can capture hydrogen ions in solution or release negative ions called hydroxyl. In other words, bases are defined as those substances that contribute 2 electrons to the solution, following the theory of Gilbert Newton Lewis. The bases don't react to contact with metals, and also when they get mixed with acids, they produce water and salt. Some examples of there are baking soda, toothpaste, and soaps, etc. There are two types of bases, weak base and the strong base. A strong base refers to a variety of electrolytes that can be ionized in an aqueous solution, and a weak base refers to those bases that do not fully dissociate in aqueous solution.
The general idea of this workshop is to use the use of the red cabbage to measure the pH of various substances. Also, this workshop has some purposes, such as the first one is to show through an experiment how acids and bases work and their reactions. The second one is to understand the main differences between the acids and the bases. The third one is to identify the main chemical characteristics of each of these types of substances, and the last one is to identify the main acidic substances and their fundamental chemical characteristics.
Experiment, we're going to be using these materials: a red cabbage, a little bit of water, vinegar, and laundry detergent. First, peel off 4 cabbage leaves and put them in a blender with 1/2 of water. Blend the mixture until you have a purple cabbage juice. Filter the juice in order to have a pure liquid. Here you have it. Divide the juice in 3 glasses.
Now we need to add a little vinegar to the first glass. Now you will observe how it turns red. All acids will turn red when mixed with cabbage juice. We add a little detergent in the second glass. You mix it with a spoon. You will notice how the liquid turns green, indicating that this is a base.
When we finish this experiment, we can observe how it was the one with vinegar, the one with detergent, and the neutral one.
So we know that the pH scale is scaled from 1 to 14. The values are 1 to 6 is acidity, 7 is neutral, and 8 to 14 are basicity. And anyone can see that, but can be cabbage with different substance. In this case, we use vinegar, lemon, sodium, bicarbonate, and ammonia. And anyone can know the pH by its color. If it is pink, are acid, and if it is green, blue, or another color, are basic.